Donald Trump has won. Now, there's still more counting to come, but Trump is president again in the most astonishing comeback. Democrat prosecutors, they tried to get him jailed on dodgy charges. 2 would-be assassins tried to kill him. Much of the media tried to bury him. He won, they lost. Now, yes, the counting has not finished, but Trump seems to have won all 7 of the battleground states, like Michigan, especially Pennsylvania, probably Wisconsin too. That's given him maybe even 315 electoral college votes in all, above the 270 he needed. And in fact, it looked so hopeless so quickly that the Democrats sent home the crowd at their campaign headquarters, with Harris once again dodging the media and even her own supporters.
We will continue overnight to fight to make sure that every vote is counted, that every voice has spoken. So you won't hear from the Vice President tonight, but you will hear from her tomorrow.
How cowardly, but what a stunning win from Donald Trump. He seemed almost serene when he claimed victory, well, about 20 minutes ago.
Frankly, this was, I believe, the greatest political movement of all time. There's never been anything like this in this country, and maybe beyond. And now it's going to reach a new level of importance because we're going to help our country heal. We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help, and it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that. We overcame obstacles that nobody thought possible, and it is now clear that we've achieved the most incredible political thing. Look what happened. Is this crazy?
Now, among all the celebration, there's something very important, I think, to note. Now that Donald Trump is America's president again, we are now going to learn how much we were lied to. Not by Trump, but by the Democrats and much of the media. Kamala Harris's entire campaign was based on a monstrous lie that Donald Trump was a Hitler fan, and she was fighting for democracy. Her running mate, the self-confessed knucklehead, Tim Walz, called Trump a dictator who would overturn the Constitution. Yeah, well, some Hitler, some racist. You look now at the kind of voters that seem to have swung this election for Donald Trump, switching away from the Democrats. Black voters, Latino voters, and Jewish voters especially. Voting for this Nazi, so-called, like never before. No Republican candidate in years has got their vote as much as Trump.
They came from all quarters, union, non-union, African American, Hispanic American, Asian American, Arab American, Muslim American. We had everybody, and it was beautiful. It was a historic realignment, uniting citizens of all backgrounds around a common core of common sense. You know,
that's the man that the Democrats and the media tried to tell the world was a Nazi or a Hitler sympathizer or a fascist. Yet that Democrat lie did work dangerously well. An NBC exit poll showed more than half the Harris voters said their top issue was the state of America's democracy. For the Republicans, of course, it was the economy, cost of living. But here is now my tip. After consulting the evidence and consulting people who work intimately with Trump as his spokesman, chief of staff, attorney general, Trump won't be a Hitler or a dictator or any of that. He'll just try to do exactly what he said: secure America's borders, cut taxes, cut red tape, defend Israel, stand up to China, stand up to Iran, and drop restrictions on fracking and drilling for gas. And with a little luck, America's economy will grow as well as it did in Trump's first go as president, and not one freedom will be lost. The great lie of the Democrat campaign will be exposed. Where is that Hitler? And what are the Democrats now going to say about the next Republican candidate? What could they say that could match this utter nonsense they've been saying about Trump? Who will believe them? Who will believe the mainstream media, which didn't just sell Trump as an American dictator, but sold the incompetent and vacuous Kamala Harris as the candidate of joy, the saviour of democracy. What a fraud that was. Most American voters did not buy it. Now the Republicans are actually set up for 12 years of the White House. 4 years with President Trump, and then another 8 with his running mate after that, J.D. Vance, the most impressive and articulate candidate in this election, and still only 40. And even better for Trump, his victory is total. His Republicans will have control of the Senate and probably of the House of Representatives too. So no, democracy was not threatened by this election. The Democrats were, and they have been crushed after their most disgusting fraud of a campaign and Trump's amazing re-emergence. Unbelievable. Coming back from almost literally the dead.